In this video, we are going to do a lot of lace swap samples and of course on feet footage, build and quality check, and lastly my overall impressions on the new Dashawn Jordan collab Nike SB sneakers. Okay guys, in case you're wondering about the lace that I used on my on feet, this doesn't came with these sneakers, so I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But since we are already talking about laces, let's talk one by one on the extra pair of laces that came with the sneakers. So it's basically the orange, the purple, the teal, and of course the default black. Let's try them one by one so you could see which one is your favorite. Okay, so let's do it. Let's start first with the burnt orange, or is it really burnt orange? I know it's just orange in color, but I don't like them, man. It's too contrasty and somewhat out of place. Not a big fan of it. And how about the purple? For me, it's really loud for my taste. Not gonna lie to you guys. But if you like them, I think that's the most important thing. Like, you do you, brother. And my favorite from all the extras would be the teal. In my honest opinion, it's the best color to complement the purple and the black uppers. But hey, everything is pretty subjective when we are talking about sneakers. So let's take it sometimes with a grain of salt and let's just be open-minded. But honestly, if you would ask me which lace I would be rocking with the Dashawns, I have two favorite laces actually. So I will be showing you the first one. This is the Dare two-tone SB laces. I call this swap pattern over pattern. So it's pattern overload. Snake skin against the black green two-tone color. Made the shoe even more polarizing to the max. And yeah, that's the point of it. So that was the Dare black and green two-tone color lace. The extra ones, by the way. And since we are already talking about snake skin, while I was unboxing the sneakers, kind of felt meh actually. And I just want to be honest to you guys, don't get me wrong, but I love the concept of this pair. So Dashawn actually is from Arizona, and it's pretty obvious what kind of place Arizona is. Hence the rattlesnake diamond back concept all over the place. You can see it on the upper leather, which, by the way, if you look closely, the patterns are actually embossed on the leather and not only printed. So that's a big plus. And you also have to add snake debris on the lace, but overall the design were taken from different angles, like the Arizona diamond back cap and also the desert, also giving tribute to where Dashawn is growing up, which is Arizona, obviously. Okay, so my first impression about sneakers is that they're very polarizing. So it's either you hate it or you love the sneakers. The build quality and the materials are pretty generic SB quality. And you have to take note that the tongue is not really puffy, so it's kind of slimmer. But I love the small custom details on the shoe. Not a big fan of the ghosted swoosh, to be honest. And I'm really having a hard time pulling them off. So here's my advice to you guys. If you want to rock the Dashawns, stay with neutral colored pants. I mean, doesn't matter which kind of pants. And since we are already talking about pulling them off, I will be showing you some sample footages on how I will be wearing the Dashawns. Okay, let's start with my favorite of them all, the black cargo. Can't go wrong with them. Every time it just works. So if I have a really polarizing shoe to wear, I'm always going back straight to my black corduroy. The gray jeans, also not too bad for the snake skin pattern, and it's kind of slightly tapered, you know, just to accentuate the sneakers, because I want the sneakers to be the focal point of my outfit. Baggy cargos with olive tone Can't go wrong with the nature inspired kind of pants, and of course it goes easily with desert, those kind of stuff, and also the snake skin pattern. And lastly, if you're brave enough, you have the courage to wear some vintage denim jeans and snake skin pattern sneakers, this is how you're gonna do it. Okay, before I will forget about the lace that I'm using here, I hope the camera can focus on it straight away. So these are the light carbon Monarch SB laces that came from my SB sneakers. I think they were released last year, one of my favorite colorways last year actually, and it was a GR Nike SB. I made a lot of pictures of them and I posted it on the Instagram just to give you some examples like this. I think they're really good. Actually made the shoe, in my honest opinion, a little bit more wearable. So that was the bad news that I am going to tell you, because you cannot simply buy them online and you really need to have the SB sneakers. And the thing about this light carbon is it's a really nice kind of gray lace. It's not cool gray, it's not dark gray. It really matches nicely this snake skin pattern, in my honest opinion. So that's my favorite one, and that's the one you saw with my on-feet footages on this video. I hope I managed to give you some inspiration and also some information about the shoes. And of course, stay epic all the time. I will see you guys next time.